and you also have to do a lot of counting of your carbs. So South Beach, pretty similar to Atkins, okay? Some few differences. So what is it? It was created by Dr. Eggleston to prevent heart disease in his patients. It worked well, so hey, let's market this baby, right? So it focuses on trading bad carbs and fat for good carbs and fat. How does it work? We have 3 phases. Phase 1, for a couple weeks, eliminate all processed foods, carbs, sugar, most fruit, most veggies, or most fruit, all fruit, some veggies. And then phase 2, how long this runs, kind of depends. It reintroduces most fruit and vegetables as well as some whole grains. And you keep that up until you're where you want to be. And then phase 3, just be smart about it and try to maintain where you're at. Benefits, pretty rapid weight loss due to controlled blood sugar levels. And again, it keeps the body insulin sensitive. The drawbacks, again, you can feel sluggish or foggy due to low carbohydrate intake, and it uses a glycemic index over glycemic load. Okay? So again, it's going to tell you eat a Mars bar over a potato. Intermittent fasting, or IF. Has anyone ever heard of intermittent fasting? Okay. It's relatively new on the scene as far as virtually or widely accepted. So what is it? So this flies right in the face of 5 to 6 meals a day, okay? It's scheduled times of fasting followed by regular consumption of food. There's 3 real popular types. One is a 24-hour, one is 14 to 16-hour, and another one's a 20-hour fast. There's also one that I've heard about just recently, I don't like much about, but it's called Fast 5, and it's Fast 19, eat 5 hours, okay? So a 24-hour fast. It was popularized by Brad Pillion and Eat, Stop, Eat. Once or twice a week, you just don't eat for 24 hours. Okay? The 14 to 16-hour fast was popularized by Martin Berkham in a book called Lean Gains. For men, he recommends a 16-hour fast. For women, a 14-hour fast. So what this means is, at some point you eat dinner, let's say 8 o'clock at night, you fast through the night. Okay, this isn't just waking hours. You fast through the night, and then you eat breakfast sometime around 10 or noon, your first meal. Okay? So basically, it's just pushing your morning meal back a little bit. But considering most of us don't eat breakfast anyway. So 24-hour fast, this is Ori Hofmeckler in his book, The Warrior Diet. This is minimal eating for 20 hours, and then you feast in the evening, okay? So it's the Warrior Diet. It's a concept. You're out fighting all day long, very active, you're not really taking food, and then you get home, and you make love to your woman and eat like a king, right? Okay.
There you go.
There you go. So the benefits to intermittent fasting, minimal meal prep. I mean, if you're not eating all day, you don't got to worry about it, right? It's really easy to follow for busy people. The drawbacks, it can lead to overeating when coming off your fast. For example, if you just fasted for 24 hours, it's time to chow down. Okay, and it can be difficult for people to eat enough calories in a limited time frame. Okay, so let's say, for example, the Warrior Diet, 20-hour fast, 4 hours to eat. That doesn't mean you just kind of eat one meal in that 4 hours. That means you've got to get your daily caloric intake in 24 hours. You got to eat a lot of, or in 4 hours, you've got to eat a lot of food, not much time. Okay, so cheat days. Talk about cheating, we were talking about leptin. How do we combat low leptin levels? Cheating was one of his concepts. So how does it work? You eat a strict and restricted diet on regular days, and then once a week you intake a very high amount of calories and carbohydrates. Okay? So what this does is it upregulates leptin and the metabolism to keep the body from going into starvation mode. The benefits, it's relatively easy to stick to. It also provides a mental break from dieting. If your cheat day is on Thursday, you know, I can just grin and bear it through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday I get this break, I get to eat whatever I want, and then I'm back on track the next day. Okay? The drawbacks, it can lead to intense cravings of forbidden foods simply because they're forbidden. And it can cause the diet to overeat and feel like garbage on those cheat days. I've done cheat days. I've had some clients do cheat days. Actually, cheat days is one of the things I really like. It's true, you really can feel like garbage if you eat too much. So, Lastly, paleo diet. Has anyone heard of the paleo diet? Okay, so it's the Paleolithic or the caveman diet. All right, so you're restricted to grass-fed meats, fish, fruit, vegetables, and nuts. Basically, you eat what you could have eaten, the only thing you could have eaten 1,000 years ago. So the benefits of it removes all processed and refined foods from your diet. And theoretically, it's the way we're designed to eat. Okay? There are no cookie trees to pick from. Okay, the drawbacks. It can be difficult to stick to. It can also be really socially disruptive. You know, you don't want to be that guy that gets invited over to someone's house for dinner and like, I can't eat this, I'm sorry. So, what do all these have in common? They require you to do something different, right? The concept of more of the same gets you more of the same. If you're unhappy with where you're at, why would you keep doing the same